those who don't, who are unaware, and who are unwilling to recognize it. And for those who suffer, there's a feeling of hopelessness and jealousy because they look at the other side of the coin and think, you know, I have to put on this. I have to put on this face every day, and no one understands. And why can't I have it? I can't believe. It's just it's agonizing for them. And on the other side, for those who have more or less a pretty stable supportive network, they're living their life. They don't have a certain chemical imbalance that makes them feel down in the dumps every day. In their mind, it's like, really? I mean, there's so much to do here in the city. I mean, why, how just, get over it. I mean, there's plenty of things to do here,
So you think people are intolerant because they don't understand the issues of others?
Not entirely, but it is a huge part. And like I said, another reason why that is because there's a lack of education, outwardly about the issues of depression. And within the last year facilitating the support group, I've seen more, I don't want to say sufferers because that sounds more negative than it should, but for lack of better words, sufferers with depression, I've seen more patrons who deal with it bring in loved ones, family members, what have you, who are starting to really understand, because there's a sense of fear from people who don't suffer it, because they feel that this person is, ill-equipped, they're, ill-adjusted, I don't know what to do, I don't know, so I don't really know anything about this, just get over it. And that's the worst thing you can really say to someone who suffers from depression, is to get over it, because it's very much easier said than done.
Patrick, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Have you heard about Royce Wright plays for the Houston Rockets?
I have not.
He suffers from a disorder. I believe it's anxiety disorder,
Mm-hmm.
and he hasn't played this year. And he's been having issues with the Rockets. The team doctor said he's available. He should be able to play. Well, his own personal doctors are saying no, and he's received a lot of criticism in the media for him not playing or refusing to play. I know he was sent to the NBDL, and he still hasn't played. His doctor said he'd been better off playing, staying in Houston. He has issues with travel. Like, I think flights, and I believe the anxiety really makes him, sick, or really it gives him a high low anxiety where it's hard for him.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about that?
Well, again, it's a disorder. I mean, it's something that you want to have control over, but you can't because of a particular chemical imbalance within your own head. Like I said, the misfiring symptoms. There's a certain chemical. Like I said, I'm not a physician, but there is something internally that cannot streamline and fix itself on a consistent basis without proper medication of some sort, and therapy would be needed. In terms of him, I won't go far as to say maybe therapy, but obviously there is a remedy that is needed for him. Speaking about the feelings of anxiety, it's like short bursts of like a panic attack, short bursts, but consistent. And like I said, as a result, you don't have control over, in terms of trying to focus on whether